his mind.
Mind? Young lady, I'll have you know my mind is sharp as can be, thank God. Come in.
A woman? Does she know?
It could be bi.
I haven't told her yet. Well, Dennis, when you touch her and throw up, I think she's going to be suspicious.
Of course, in school they teach us about chickens and fruit flies mating, you know?
Chester, what would a chicken see in a fruit fly? I mean, if there is a life after death, I wonder if you need glasses for it.
Mother! Stephanie has a silver thingamajig from Ronnie. Everybody's wearing silver and gold, and I'm not wearing a tooth from a fish.
I mean, what if it didn't work out between us? If I left you? I mean, you'd be stuck being a woman, and I'd feel awful. Oh, no, you wouldn't. You'd be dead.
Hello there everyone and welcome to the video. My name's Serenity Solo Reacts and here we are with Soap Season 1 Episode 4. Now, it's getting slightly convoluted now. Well, especially the intros. If you haven't seen this before, I do urge you to go back to the first episode. Although it is a comedy, or a parody should I say, it does run like a soap where things continue on from each other. The plot lines are in full swing. We've got someone who has to kill someone right now. And you'll find out why if you start from the first episode. You'll also find out why a certain guy hates somebody else. And I do put that this show may cause offence at the beginning for a good reason. There are plot lines that are quite topical in today's world, that were really ahead of the time here, and with it being a parody, you may look upon it as being made fun of, although I think Billy Crystal's quite good in the role. I think he does it quite well. But Benson is my favourite by far. He didn't get much time in the... Well, he got quite a bit of screen time, but he didn't really get as many funny lines. I mean, he still makes me laugh, but not as many. But hopefully you're enjoying this, and thank you to each and every one of you who have subscribed and commented so far. I really appreciate it. And to my Patreon members, it is you that brings the content to me, that allows me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots, no matter what tier you are. Now, I must apologise. I've not long woke up. I am tired. But I have got to get recordings done as much as possible. And sleep waits are not for no man, especially on 6 hours a night for the last God knows how long. So with that, I shall get straight into the episode. Are you ready for the convoluted part? This beginning
this
bit?
Is the story of two sisters.
He knows how to make it sound
Jessica
complicated.
Tate
Not this
and
bit.
Mary Campbell. Jessica lives in a neighborhood known
Recap.
as Rich. Jessica likes life. The only thing about life she would change, if she could, is that she would set it all to music.
I asked this in the last episode,
Tates
but
have more secrets than they do money.
this is continuing straight on. I'm recording this straight after.
We're approaching
So I'm going to
Mary
ask again.
Campbell's house.
Do these credits
Mary too likes
change?
life. Unfortunately, life
In the
doesn't seem to
second
be
season?
too crazy about her. As you can see,
I do have
the
to
Campbells don't
apologise.
have nearly as much money as
I
the
only have
Tates.
the American versions,
They do, however,
the
have as many
region
secrets.
ones of the next 3 series, so there might be black bars on the like
In
borders.
last week's episode of Soap, Mary realizes that Jessica and Corinne are playing something other than tennis with Peter the tennis pro.
I didn't realise.
Neither Jessica nor Corinne realize that they both are engaged in a game of mixed doubles. Jessica is so overwhelmed with guilt, she attempts to confess her affair to Chester. But Chester isn't listening because he's so overwhelmed by his secretary Claire's blackmail attempts. Meanwhile, at the Campbells, Mary is threatened to move out unless Bert and Danny try to get along. Getting along with his stepfather Bert becomes even more difficult for Danny once the godfather tells him Bert was the man who killed his father. Since the mob will kill Danny if he doesn't kill Bert, Danny realizes trying to please his mother will be a problem.
Just a bit.
But Mary's problems don't end there, since her other son Jody is about to become her daughter. Confused? You won't be after this week's episode of Soap.
See what I mean? It just throws all this information at you. I think Susan Harris was the same lady who wrote who did the Golden Girls.
Grief. Are you just coming home?
Are they still sleeping?
My goodness. You stay out all night, you sleep all day. The only time I get a chance to clean your room is midnight.
Come on, Benson. I got enough problems.
It's unhealthy, that's what it is. You never see the sun. You don't eat regular meals. You hardly ever even stand up. You better get a job, girl.
She might have one. She hardly ever stands up.
Morning, Ma.
My goodness, you're up bright and early.
Oh, well, I was just leaving. I'm going out to look for a job.
As a night watchman.
Well, I'll see you later, Ma.
Yes. Good luck with the job.
Oh, thanks.
Benson?
Huh?
Why isn't the table set for breakfast?
Because I didn't set it.
Oh, well, I suppose that's a good reason.
No, it's not.
And I ain't gonna set it.
Oh, Benson, you have to set the table. I mean, we have to eat.
People in this house don't eat breakfast. They run in, bend over, sip, and leave. So, that's it for table setting. Table setting is out.
Yes.
Where's breakfast? The dining room is empty.
I know, dear. We're having a kind of a buffet in the kitchen this morning. Chester, how would you like for me to make you some waffles?
Just toast and coffee.
Oh.
Where's it?
Why is it everyone else's toast is always a nice, normal color, and mine is always black?
Black ain't a nice, normal color?
I've just realised.
Talking about toast, Benson. Now, why is mine black?
Because it's burnt.
Why don't we fire him?
Oh, don't be silly, darling. We can't fire Benson.
What do you mean we can't?
Nobody but Benson would put up with us.
What are you talking about, Jessica? We're a perfectly nice, normal family.
Good morning, Daddy.
Where have I landed?
In the kitchen, you idiot.
Ah, Colonel.
Has he got
I was afraid
dementia?
the wind had blown me behind enemy lines.
Here, Daddy.
Hi, Gramps. There's nobody in the dining room.
I know, dear. We're all in here. Could Mummy fix you a nice bowl of cereal for breakfast?
No, thanks, Ma.
You got home very late.
Did he
last
drive?
night.
Yeah, I know. I had a date.
You know, Billy, I think maybe it's time that you and I had a little man-to-man talk.
That's all right, Dad. Benson took care of that already.
Well, there you go. Saving the embarrassment.
Benson took care of what?
Sex. See, we also learned it in school. Of course, in school they teach us about chickens and fruit flies mating, you know?
Chester, what would a chicken see in a fruit fly?
Hello?
I don't know,
I
Jessica.
thought it froze then.
I don't know why they have to teach us about animals. Benson told it better.
Well, I'm sure that Benson, in his primitive way, explained things to you, but I think it's a good idea if you had the right view of things.
The white view? Chester, do it differently?
I said the right view, Jessica.
I don't know what to do about that line.
Well, I know how it works, Dad. Unfortunately, it hasn't changed my life any.
Well, throw it back up, kid, I would. How did you not get food poisoning by that?
He just drank raw eggs.
You just ate burnt toast.
Morning, everyone. Daddy.
Morning, Princess.
Good morning, darling. Eunice, how would you like some pancakes for breakfast?
Oh, no, thank you, Mother. I'm on 300 calories a day.
300 calories, but darling, what can you eat?
Nothing. If I brush my teeth twice a day, that puts me a little over.
How would you like a ride to the station, Puss?
Oh, no, thanks, Daddy. I'm flying to Washington to cover a press conference.
Really?
Careful of those congressmen.
Too late.
Jessica, would you tell Benson
Is there?
to starch my shirts, not my shorts? I feel like I'm walking around with saltines in my pants.
I better get going, Mother. I'll be home tonight.
All right, darling. Have a safe trip.
Bye-bye, Major. Mwah.
One thing I like about you Italian women, you're very grateful. Maybe this evening I'll bring you some nylon stockings and Hershey bars.
Granddaughter.
Mother, this war thing is getting worse and worse. He doesn't even know where he is anymore. His mind.
Mind! Young lady, I'll have you know my mind is sharp as can be, thank God. Come in.
Oh, they're actually playing tennis. Vertically.
Listen,
Oh.
babe, I hate to rush you, but I got another lesson real soon.
The real reason I came here today was to break up with you.
Break up with me?
I mean, ironic, isn't it? I let this happen once before, but I came here today to tell you I could never let it happen again. And then, I no sooner than get here than I let happen exactly what I said I would never let happen again.
Well, what happens, happens, you know.
Yes, but why did it happen? Do you think maybe I'm in love with you?
If I'm meant to get him to dump you.
No.
Well, maybe. My stomach goes flip-flop and I'm all shivery.
Well, that's the flu. The intestinal flu. I had it myself last week. I think you should go right home and get to bed.
Oh, I hope my mother isn't looking down from heaven at this. This would kill her.
Well.
This is not love. This is the flu.
But then, of course, if my mother is looking down from heaven, being very nearsighted, maybe she wouldn't know it was me anyway. But then again, maybe in heaven, people aren't nearsighted. If there is a life after death, I wonder if you need glasses for it. Mother! Corinne! Corinne, hello. I was just at the end of my tennis lesson. I take my lessons up here because the lines on the court make me so nervous.
That's right, the lines.
Peter thought of this. This sort of
She's gonna believe it.
takes the pressure off, you know?
Keep your knees bent
Oh,
now
yeah,
and
yeah,
follow
yeah,
through with the
yeah,
racket.
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, man, the camera, man.
Very
Yes,
good. I
I'm
think
good.
you're getting it.
I got it.
Very good. You got it.
I got it.
Good.
I got it.
I think you got it.
Yeah, thank you. I got it.
See you next
Bye.
week. Bye. She's really improving. Really. Improving.
And you don't have to be a baseball player to use ball 4. After the game, I always use it. For the game that's coming up.
And cut. Good. I think we got it. Thank you. That's a wrap, everybody.
Really? He's a director? I didn't know that.
Thank you very much.
Well, how'd it look?
Terrific.
Good. Listen, if you need tickets to a game sometime, just let me know, okay?
I'll take you up on that. Hey, how about this Sunday, 49er game?
Done.
Out of sight. Great. That's going to be a great game. They got a great defense, toughest in the league. All right, Dennis, what's going on? You broke 2 dates with me in the last week.
I told you, I had a terrible week. I had a rough game Sunday.
It's not just that, Dennis. It's a lot of little things. You're different.
Well, how?
How? Like Friday night when we went out for dinner, you asked for a table instead of a booth. You spent the whole meal talking to those people next to us, and then you tell me, I have a headache.
I did. Like I kicked in the head in practice.
Is there another guy?
Come on,
No.
Jody.
It's Ralph, isn't it?
Oh, it's not Ralph.
Fine. Hey, you want to be with Ralph? Be with Ralph. The man has the IQ of an avocado and the worst nose job that I've ever seen.
It's not Ralph.
It's David, then.
It's not David.
Because he lied, Dennis. He was never
that
Barbara
model?
Streisand's hairdresser.
It's not David.
It's Bob. It's Bob.
Jody, it's not another guy.
Oh, the
What
girl.
the heck is it?
Well, it's a woman.
I'll be serious.
I
Come on, Dennis. When you're at the line of scrimmage, you read the blitz. You got to dump it off over the middle and throw a zig out for a quick 6, huh? A woman? You and a woman?
am. Some people wouldn't find that so strange, you know.
Oh, I know that, Dennis, but, seeing as you're a homosexual, A woman? Does she know?
It could be bi.
I haven't told her yet.
Well, Dennis, when you touch her and throw up, I think she's going to be suspicious.
I'll tell her. I'll tell her. Well, what's so funny?
I'm sorry. I'm just having a little trouble picturing it, that's all. I mean, what do
Do
you
you
do
want to
with
picture it?
Listen, Jody, it just so happens I might be a latent heterosexual.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and what makes you think you have these heterosexual tendencies? Just because you're not crazy about Bette Midler?
I love Bette Midler, she's fun.
Look, it has nothing to do with us. I mean, it's just too risky. You know, I've only got a couple years of pro ball left. And after that, I've got to rely on making money from my endorsements. I mean, if people found out I was a...
Homosexual!
Excuse me?
All right, I'm sorry, but I kind of figured this was coming, so I worked out a solution.
What?
Well, it's a pretty big step. Sex change operation.
A sex change operation?
Oh, him.
Which one of us?
Since you're the quarterback, I guess it would be me.
You mean you become a woman?
Mm-hmm. Doctor said I would look just like Jacqueline Bisset.
I don't know. This would solve the problem, but...
I really hope he doesn't.
The responsibility. I don't want the responsibility. I mean, what if it didn't work out between us? If I left you? I mean, you'd be stuck being a woman and I'd feel awful.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. You'd be dead.
I don't want to be drag and have people complaining about it.
Chester, what's the matter with you? You're a nervous wreck.
Of course I'm nervous, Claire. I told you I didn't want to come here. I canceled a very important business lunch to come here today. Do you know how embarrassing it would be if the man I was to have had lunch with walked in?
And who were you supposed to have lunch with?
Matt Sloan.
Really? How brave of him to join you for lunch the day after open heart surgery. I mean,
wow.
to come here,
Get your
wire
lies
up
better,
all
mate.
those machines.
What are you talking about, Claire?
Matt Sloan.
Matt Sloan? I said Marty Sims.
He didn't.
How could I have lunch with Matt Sloan? He's in intensive care, for God's sake. Do you think Mount Sinai let you out of intensive care for a lunch hour?
Marty Sims.
Right.
Well, it must have been very important. I mean, since Marty Sims is vacationing in the south of France, this must have been some important lunch.
That's right. That's precisely how important it was. Marty Sims was going to hop on the Concorde to get here in time. That crazy Marty.
Chester, I've been your secretary for 12 years. You can't lie to me. You were going to have lunch with Pigeon.
Another woman?
Pigeon? Oh, Claire, how many times do I have to tell you? Pigeon and I are through.
Save it, Chester.
I swear it, Claire, I swear it.
Chester, it's been 12 years I've been doing things for you. From now on, you're going to be doing things for me. The lovely condominium that you bought me was just the beginning. I need...
Claire, I really can't
People get killed for this,
Chester,
love.
what you really can't afford is an investigation by the Securities Exchange Commission. I mean, that's what you really can't afford, Chester.
Claire. You little hothead, you. All of this is unnecessary. You know that. It's you, my sweet.
Pigeon?
It's always been you. It always will be you.
Chester, you double-crossing, dirty lying
Miss
cheat.
Teitelbaum, I was trying to reach you. You're stuck.
Oh.
Minor problem in her account.
Oh, double team.
She's so short. The rest
Triple
of-
team.
I don't know what you're thinking, but
Oh, quadruple team.
now I know.
Any more?
Well, so much for Pigeon. Now, Chester, there is one last thing I want you to do for me.
What's that?
Divorce Jessica.
What are you talking about, Claire?
You've been
I
saying
can't-
you're going to do it for 12 years. Now think about it, Chester. It's either me and a 2-week honeymoon in the Bahamas, or Jessica and 10 to 20 in Attica. So, Chester, what do you say?
What were the choices again?
I've always said if someone gave me a difficult choice, I would be the one to go to the curb.
I always feel like such a lady.
I don't have to have that
tea.
choice, though. I don't
Of course,
cheat.
the way things have been going lately, it would take a great deal more than tea to make me feel like a lady. In fact, I wonder if I'll ever feel like a lady again.
Jessie, don't you think you ought to stop seeing him? Somehow I don't think you're cut out for this.
Well, of course, you know, Scarlett O'Hara always felt like a lady no matter what she did.
Jessie, what do you think?
Well, I think it was all the hoop skirts and parasols. I mean, how could you not feel like a lady with all that?
Jessie,
Oh, Mary, I feel awful. I am absolutely no good at carrying on.
I'm taking advice from
some people
Scott.
are very good at it. You know, they just go out and have a good time, but not me. I mean, when I go out to have a good time, I have a terrible time having it. Also, Corinne almost caught me today in Peter's apartment.
She did?
No.
But I very cleverly pretended I was learning to serve.
Jesse,
So she caught her. Not doing that, but she caught her.
don't see him anymore. For all you know, he could be carrying on with a lot of women. He could be carrying on with Corinne.
Oh, Mary, don't be silly. Corinne is a baby.
Jesse, Corinne is not a baby. I heard Eunice say that Corinne doesn't even come home at night.
That's because she refuses to wear a watch. She has... Mary, I'm telling you, Corinne has absolutely no sense of time.
Daylight, nighttime.
You know, sometimes she actually says good morning when it's afternoon.
Just woke up.
That's the way she has absolutely no sense of time, but a wonderful sense of direction.
Jesse, that's not true.
Sugar, Mary?
Jesse, you know about Corinne.
Cream?
Jesse, Corinne sleeps out.
Lemon?
Jesse.
How much?
Jesse, you can't play ostrich all the time. Sometimes you have to open your eyes and see what's going on in the world.
I know, Mary, I know. And I would, if there were lovely, beautiful things to look at. But there aren't, Mary.
Jesse, life can't always be beautiful.
It can. Mary, it can
Where's
if
Benson?
you think it can. Besides, even if Corinne did wear a watch, she probably wouldn't come home at night. You know, it's in her blood.
What are you talking about?
Well, Mary, you know she's adopted. Of course, she doesn't know that.
Really?
You
Another
remember
secret?
what her mother was like? And frankly, I think she has inherited the trait of staying out all night.
Somehow, I don't think that's inherited, Jess.
I don't know why not. Eye color and money is.
Jesse, what are you gonna do?
Go to the bathroom. It's the tea. I don't know how the English do it. They must be up and down every 5 minutes.
No, about Peter.
Oh, I'm never going to see him again.
Really?
Really, never again.
Oh, good, Jess, that's wise.
Give it 5 minutes.
And I'm going to tell him, too, just as soon as I see him.
Jesse,
And this is my room.
Typical.
Those are hamsters.
No, I thought they were water buffalo.
So, Molly, I haven't got all the time in the world. Are we going steady or what? Not that it matters one way or another. If it's not you, it's somebody else.
And why do we have to go steady?
'Cause everybody is. It's no big deal. Okay, fine, forget it.
Well, I have to think about it.
What's there to think about?
Well, I don't know if I want to get tied down.
You what, 12?
Fine, forget it.
Well, this isn't a yes, but if we were to happen to go steady, what exactly do we do?
I told you. You wear something of mine and that's it.
What, shoes?
Really?
No, a ring or a bracelet.
Do you have one?
No.
Listen, I think next time you ask a girl to go steady, you should prepare a little for it.
Wait, I got it. You can wear this on a chain.
What is it?
That's a genuine shark's tooth.
Gross. Haven't you got something gold?
What's wrong with the tooth?
I mean, Judy has Eric's ring, and Tracy has Sam's football charm. Stephanie has a silver thingamajig from Ronnie. Everybody's wearing silver and gold, and I'm not wearing a tooth from a fish.
Okay, fine. I'll get you something.
I just love the
And
way
if
she
I do,
delivered that
are you
line.
gonna wear it?
Well, I don't know. What if I want to date other guys?
What are you talking about? You don't even date.
And it doesn't mean you can kiss me.
Who wants to kiss you? I don't want to kiss you. Kissing is gross. So what's it gonna be?
Well, this is not going steady.
Hey, what's this?
I won it for swimming.
I'll take it.
My medal!
Yeah.
That's the medal I want for swimming!
Do you want to go steady or not?
All right, you can keep it. So does this mean we're going steady now?
Yeah. See ya.
So their version of steady is just friends. I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm quite happy with that.
Oh, hi, Damon. Boy, am I glad you're here. I started to make a sandwich. I got a little carried away. You can share it with me. Oh, if your mother saw what I was making right before dinner, she'd kill me. She always thinks I'm gonna ruin my appetite. Danny, you did it. You quit the mob, and you're giving me your gun. I can't believe this. I can't believe what's going on here. I hope not without the mayonnaise that's in the icebox. Oh, I'm feeling so good. I swear I'm feeling so good. If I could carry it 2 nights, sing a song. Thank you very much. What a wonderful day this has turned out to be. And I can't tell you how happy I am about you and me, Danny. If you think I'm happy, you should see how happy your mother is. Of course, you wouldn't be happy if she saw the sandwich I was. Thank you. I think it's all going to work out. I mean, so much has happened today, so many wonderful things. I think today is the happiest day of my life. I know I already said that, but it's just because I'm so happy. And this looks terrific. A terrific sandwich for a terrific day. It's almost ready. And now, Danny, we're going to have ourselves a treat there.
Hi, Bert. Hi, Danny.
See you later, Danny.
You bet.
Is he going to actually do it?
If I didn't see it with my own eyes, the difference in your relationship.
Well, it's just
yeah, don't shut it down there.
Will Jessica and Corinne ever stop to wonder why they're both learning to play tennis in Peter's apartment? Will Jessica leave Peter and try to make her marriage work? Will Chester leave Claire and risk getting sent to jail? Will Jody get a sex change operation and try to compete with his boyfriend's girlfriend?
I say that's all he ever gets
Will
in there.
Bert get to eat his sandwich, or will Danny kill him first? These questions and many others will be answered on the next episode of Soap.
So I think that they're going to end up working together to take out the mob. I could be completely wrong. It's wacky enough to do that. I mean, I think there's probably more to it than business rivals. Something must have happened for him to do it. I mean, he regrets doing it. So I don't think it was like malice that he did it. Probably self-defense, or maybe he was going to kill his wife. But yes, I do enjoy this. It's fantastic. This wasn't the funniest episode, but it moved the plot along, so that's fine with me. As long as it only happens now and again, we get a lot more funny moments. Once again, not much of Benson in that one. The beginning, was that it? Sign out. So, if that was your first episode, do you see what I mean by the beginning bit so convoluted? It's going to leave you more confused. I mean, it's always, he did this with them, they did this with them, they also did this with this person. So yes, it does get a bit quite confusing in that beginning. It's supposed to. I mean, because the way, like, American soaps do the recaps, we're just taking the mess out of them. I am still not looking forward to if this operation takes place. I'm scared this is going to get some complaints as it is. A show like this back then wouldn't have batted an eyelid. Now it causes worry. That is why it gets that thing at the beginning saying may cause offence. I'm going to keep putting that on, even if no episode, like if he's not in that episode, I am still going to put that on. But I like Billy Crystal, he's good. I never knew he was a director until now. So he must be earning quite a bit of money, that's good. He must have known that that could have happened. I mean, if someone says, it's like a man saying to a woman sleeping with another man, or a woman saying to a man they're sleeping with another woman. Well, the man would say, can have a bit of the action. Well, a woman would be like, you what? Don't spoil it for me, please. If you've enjoyed it, though, could I please ask for a like, comment and subscribe? I would really appreciate it. And follow on Daily Motion on Twitter as well. I would really, really appreciate that too. It would really help me out. And also, if you have already, thank you ever so much. I love you lots for doing so. I honestly do. Thank you. Especially if you've been here from my early days. I do apologise about some of my quietness during this episode. I am still extremely tired. My tablets take ages to wear off. And I had to wake up very early with less than 6 hours sleep. So, I am knackered. I'm trying not to yawn through the episodes, if possible. I mean, sometimes I might not be able to help it. But if I can help it, I'll try not to. To my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots, no matter what tier you are. So with that, I shall sign out now and go on to the next one, and I hope to see you there. Goodbye.